All right, here in the shot center with legendary cricketer Shane Warne. Now, being an American, I'm somewhat familiar with cricket because I've been over here enough to see, but I've seen you do a couple of things with that when bowling, and you can put some wicked amounts of spin on it. I mean, it's insane from what I've seen on YouTube over the last 45 minutes, just exactly how you make that ball bounce around. Now, I kind of have an idea in America how the pitchers do it, but can you show me just ever so briefly what you do with when you're bowling it? Like, how do you move your hands and all that? Because to me, my dad was an instructor, and what he would do with professional baseball players or people that played baseball, especially pitchers, he would watch it on how they delivered the ball, and he could actually teach them a little bit on how to release the golf club a little bit more consistently based on which way they like to move the ball. So if you can kind of show me just a little bit.
I'm open to any tips, Rich, on the golf, mate. So first of all, the easiest thing was the grip was really important. And a lot of people had the grip too hard. Like, they'd grip the ball too tense. Their whole body would then be really tense, and it was very hard to release the ball. So I used to have 2 fingers down, 2 fingers up. The ball would slot in there, and that third finger there would be your spinning finger, where you'd spin the ball like that. So I'd have a really loose grip. And then the ball, all it was just flick that. So you'd flick it that way like that. So if you wanted to spin left to right, right to left, it'd be a leg break. You'd go like that. If you want to spin it left to right, which was called a wrong'un or a googly, you'd actually make it come out the other way. So your finger would come that way rather than that way. And then if you wanted to go straight, like top spin, you just come straight over the top, like that, all the same grip. And then for a faster delivery, instead of coming out the back of the hand, obviously it was all about disguise, you would actually just click your fingers like that. I'm trying to do it with a golf ball. Click your fingers like that, and the ball would actually come out, instead of out the back, it would come out like that. So that was so what it would look like for the batsman, it looked like it was short, and he would go back to try and hit it that way, and it would actually get him bowled or LB. Sorry about my shirt, I'm just ready for my golf shot.
You're ready to relax.
I'm ready to give it a rip.
I got to say, that's fascinating stuff. That's very interesting. I'm very interested to see exactly how your hands work through impact. That's the thing that I'm going to look at the most while we're doing that. But other things in your swing as well. So let's go ahead, and we're all set up. Let's give her a whack and see what we got here.
Rightio. A little bit toey. Just got off the... I think I tried to hit that one a bit too hard, didn't I, Rich?
Might have been just a little bit, but like I said, chicks dig the long ball, so no big deal. We said that the other day. What's your normal ball flight? What do you tend to do? Is you tend to leave it out to the right, left, kind of a combination?
Most of the time I'm a little bit right to left, but if I try and hit it too hard, I generally block it out to the right.
I got you.
So one of my things is I generally come up and out of it a bit too much rather than stay down and finish.
Let's take a look at another one. There's something that I am kind of noticing, but let me go ahead and take another look and see what if I can describe it just a little bit better. You got a really nice setup. Ball position looks good.
Okay, thank you. That's when now it all goes wrong from here, Rich.
No, I'm not too sure about that. Well, we got it drawn today, and you know, looking at your grip, it's easy to see how you would get, because your right hand definitely wants to get over on this side, and your left hand kind of goes under. So when you're coming through, in order to keep it from going way far left, you get up on your feet to try and hang on and try and hold it off just a little bit. And so without really trying to change what comes naturally to you, let's go ahead and see if we can't make a few small adjustments. Go ahead and start up there, and let's see. Now, I don't mind the right hand being on top. The right hand on top is actually fine. I'd like to see if you can actually move the left hand over here, but keep the right hand over the top. I mean, they're gonna be kind of conflicting each other a little bit. But this way, now, even though they're kind of conflicting, this hand still is comfortable in where it's supposed to be, but this one right now is gonna help you keep it just a little bit straighter. It's going to feel very odd.
It does,
I'm sorry about that.
No, I've been called worse, mate. Odd's being kind. Oh, Rich.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Not
That's
bad, mate, not bad.
Yeah, because what happens is that you get your hands are so far this way that in order to keep it straight, you're up on your toes, and I'm not going to worry about that. I think that's just kind of comes naturally. I'm not going to tell you here, keep your feet on the ground and going through impact, but that's not who you are. You're a big, strong lad, so you want to go out there and hit it. But I think what happens is when you get your right hand or your left hand too weak and your right hand kind of in a weak position as well, you kind of got to balance them out. So instead of trying to take your right hand and move it under, which is really almost impossible for you since that's what you know how to do. I want to take your left hand and make it stronger so it kind of offsets both of them just a little bit. So let's try it one more time and see if we can do 2 in a row. That tee's
I'm liking this, Rich.
That tee's done. There we go.
Rightio, let's get this left hand.
There you go, and try and get it even further left if you can, where it's uncomfortable. Yeah, kind of. Well. There. Yeah. Like this way right here where you're really like there you go. You want to see part of that FootJoy logo there on that on that glove.
Okay.
Closer. I mean, it's going to take a little while to kind of get that left hand where it's going to feel comfortable over there, because you're always going to want to go on the weak side, because see right there, that was perfect when you just did that right there, just trying to put it on there. I mean, that is perfect. And like I said, you can still put that right hand on top because that's natural, but like I said, what's going to happen, it's going to give you more power through here, so you're going to be able to keep the club face square, and this is just going to go on right where it wants to go the entire time.
I'm getting one straight, but we got one more.
All right, we got one more. We got time. They can edit it. There we go. That's awesome right there.
Okay. All right, come on. Nice straight one here for you.
Oh. It's the socks. It's the socks.
Jeez. Get rid of that one, please. Get rid of that one.
We can't end on that. That was the socks. That was the socks.
I slipped.
There you go. Exactly.
All right, come on, hand. All right, okay. Okay.
There you go. We can work with that.
That one's better, I think.
We can work with that. We can work with that. Perfect.
That's better.
And that's going to go through all the clubs too. That's not just going to be the driver. That's going to go through all of them. And basically, like I said, what it's going to do, it's just going to give you a little bit more balance. You're not going to always try and be swinging through your right side. Your left hand is now going to kind of want to instinctively hang on through impact. So you're going to get a little bit better consistency as far as how straight you're hitting it. So
that's what we want.
That's what we want. That's all. As a 9 handicap, that's all you're after. And then just chip and putt them to death if you can. That's all it is.
Rich, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it.
Nice
I'll keep you posted to see how it goes.
That sounds good. Looking forward to it.